on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Go now. 50, plant. 54. Let's go one more. Tight dog. Tight down.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Well, the second down throw on target. He's going to be dropped following a pickup. 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a game of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
I'm here all day. Check.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 35-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now this throw caught left side and inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the time.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Price. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
53, Mike.
Looking to throw. Price. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Check, 59.
Here's Price. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Hey, defense, hit it.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. I don't think you got it, son. Watch the safety creep. Deep grip.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
You can't block me. Kill. Mike, ready?
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
To throw is Price. To throw on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 97 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, exit.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check.
Throwing Jones. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Saquon Barkley. And Barkley did not get there.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go, buddy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Back to throw. Price. That one complete. Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Drop deep.
Told you. Shit ain't no
Here's a 2nd and 7.
I ain't going the fuck out there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
They
Nichols.
fucking in Atlanta protesting with the motherfucking Black Panthers, and they got
One
guns.
thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Appreciate that.
On 3rd and 2. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Damn in here.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent
Oh, I saw
away.
them come in.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked, so something else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 22, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
On first and 10, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second and 11. High throw, but he makes the catch. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now Price on first and 10. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Price now. Going to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They come out here in the eye. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jones now. Off the play fake. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch,
blew the fuck up on
and
the
the run after to get it to the end zone.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh. The helicopter
He's up
like
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Helicopter ain't blew up. Oh, you just try to put C4?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also, they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
So it's coming, man. You ever see it happen? Did somebody go pull up with some smoke break or what?
2nd and 14. Quick hitch, complete. It's made. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Try to pull up. It gets real, huh? Yeah. Facts. Yo, what's up, what's up? Come on, we tell him.
Here's Price. Off play action. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
You need one more for the dude.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yeah. Where's on? Yeah.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Coming out where you ain't fucking.
And that'll be incomplete.
Still, move.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of the game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can.
They probably got to come in here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, shit, he climbed up the ladder on.
To throw his Price. From the ball, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Jones back to the air on second down. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Here we go. Check it back. Check it back.
Off play action. Price. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
It said James Harden. Jersey retired at the strip club after he spent $1 million.
They kept that flag in the back pocket. And this punt sails over the sideline. It looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How much do you script coming out of this?
All you can do
Most of the time in the first
have
half,
to go
you're scripting
somewhere.
12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
You feel like you suffocate when you go out there, Joe.
Whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
So one of these days you have a 2K tournament, man tournament. $10 in.
Convert another here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah. God, something. Fuck that.
That is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
Too, huh? You hear me, sir? Jumped out too. Yo, sir. Soon, you know you gotta come to Toon Squad, right?
Now after the touchdown, here's
Warner Brothers Studios, right?
And they will not get a chance to
return
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't lose 2 back-to-back even, nigga. Man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit.
And you got stream too.
Some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing.
You're not home though. I mean, you got stream, man. Yeah, I mean. That's the rules, bro. You got to stream if you're not home, good brother.
Come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
No, see what happened was you got to stream, my good brother.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's all that matters, man.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm over there with you.
They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
I'm playing still.
Looking to throw. Price. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I'm done with playing defensive crippy, though. I knew he was going to do that, though.
On the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Y'all went upstairs? Niggas went upstairs already?
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Somebody landing over here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down.
He landed somewhere over here.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Yo.
2nd and 5. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Over that way.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play, the drive will continue.
I don't know where the fuck he was at.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He's got a first down.
I call it still grab my bread, bro.
And finally taken down
Damn,
at
I
the
tried
20-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And that is going to do
No,
it for this third quarter.
we need to start playing some of the pro-am games, man. Next year, we got to get that pro-am team right,
on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
It's safe for me to land down there where you at.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from
I'm landing on the roof
few
now.
quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there.
He's
I'm
gonna get a
tackle
gun.
This guy. By the
Ain't even no guns up there.
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right
Oh,
there.
shit.
And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has
Oh,
confidence.
shit.
He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Damn.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw.
Still behind you, still. Two niggas behind you, still. Where you upstairs?
Football back. Well, that puts a
That
little
fucking
bit of a
nut-ass
wrinkle in
fire
the
killed me,
comeback
too.
bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around
Damn.
for Magnet.
I said,
things
Atlanta,
are
we should've
now
kept
going their
moving.
way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch. But now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Y'all ready?
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, you face
About
that?
what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on first and second down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just talking about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, you know, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All right, what you going to Delaware after that?
21 yards there on third down.
What, you got a hotel room or something?
So signs of life in what's been a
Tell Maya said what's up.
in this second half. Here's first
Tell
and
Maya
10.
said what's up.
They run the counter. Pollard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Price operating from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this was not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, with the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
How much you pay for that, John?
Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All right, my war zone about to start. All right, later.
Jones, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time. And
where we going, fellas?
On the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You gotta start getting them supply jobs too.
A long time ago, the difference between playing corner and
supply job, John. Y'all going to? Which one y'all going to?
Everybody just flying by.
First.
And these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. One of the bigger plays in the game.
I cut it short.
The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play.
Oh, shit, I was about to shoot.
Stop before it turns into something big.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, exit.
Jones now.
They came right down. We out, son. We out. We got this, bro.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down.
So, you still up there?
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Jones throwing on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse
over
to get it to his back.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well,
for this offensive line, it appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
This shit ain't even get Ludi yet over.
On 4th down, Jones.
Got enough cash to break tailback, too.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead,
gas
it's
mask over here, too.
incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
I marked that gas mask, so I got one already.
Play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I'm in the next building.
They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Shit in here. Get to a buyout so we can buy a sell back.
They'll run with Barkley. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing something.
They in here?
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Cowboys, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us.
One of them down.
Alongside Charles.
I killed him. I just killed him. You know. Oh shit! Don't take my gun. Oh, where my gun at? Took my gun? My gun? Hold on. Here my little bitch. Yeah, I got 2 of them. You on the roof? I just killed the nigga on the roof. I killed one of them on the roof. One of them I killed on the roof. Yeah, all this shit right here. Alright, where you at? Yeah, this the nigga I killed, and I killed the nigga on that step. Yeah, I got 5, huh? Going to the loadout. Hey, sir, what kind of gun is this I got? Hold on. I like this little gun I got right here. This shit be spitting. You see this gun, Matt? What kind of gun is it?